guys, hope everybody is doing really well. This is going to be a bit of a mishmash. I've got a couple of things to talk about. Been messing about in the workshop trying to reorganise the space. So I just started that this morning, taking it down, and I've ordered some sheet goods. Also, we've got the guess the price on probably my favourite tool haul ever. In fact, definitely, this is the nicest thing I've ever bought, in my opinion. Better than a Stanley #1 or better than a Wilton Vice. For me, this is the nicest thing I've ever bought. I just love it. I think it's just outrageously nice. And then obviously there was some other quite rare wrenches with it as well. So this obviously has a chip in it. You can see here I didn't repair the chip. I've just put paint on it for now. It's in the middle of winter and I just wanted to get it painted while it was a little bit dry and see what I mean. You can't really tell, it just looks amazing from that side anyway. So I think at some point I might actually try and do a repair on it, but for me it doesn't affect it in any way. I still absolutely love it nonetheless. The chappy these stands are extremely rare. They're like rare as hen's teeth rare, you know. They're rarer than Stanley #1s. You can always buy a Stanley #1 on eBay in America if you're prepared to pay $1,200 or whatever. You can't even buy these. They come up very rarely. So I was over the moon when my friend Andreas actually told me that there was a collector out there who had one and might be willing to sell it. I was over the moon, want to hear that. Now these, when they sell, according to some of the collectors I've spoken to, they usually sell between £500 and £700 on bids, but it's been a while since one's come up. Now obviously mine has a chip out of it and it wasn't the original paint, which detracts from the value. So and then obviously I bought some other items as well. So I bought a whole bunch of these extremely early, I don't know if you can see that, extremely early backhoes, backhoe #3. These are very early 120-year-old backhoes, and they usually sell for around 100 to 150, even £200, depending on the size each. Some even more than that. So I got some really nice examples. We got this double-ended one, which I have put in the evaporust. I don't know if you can see, and it's a bit of a pit monster. So that needs some serious attention and cleaning. So that'll be an upcoming project, because that definitely deserves to be improved on that look, that's for sure. So basically, for all the lot, there was a whole load more wrenches as well. There's some of the highlights, but there was a few more of those and a few more common modern ones, a few bits and bobs. The whole value of all the item I paid after the shipping cost was £575. And we've got two winners. We've got Resto Rob, who guessed 600 sharp, and we've got what's her name now, Rachel Hamley, who guessed 550. So you're both exactly right, because it was 575 sharp was how much I actually paid for the item. So I want to say a big round of applause. Well done to Rachel and to Rob. So well done, you guys. That was some fantastic guessing, and there weren't a penny between you. So there's Rob. You're going great guns, mate. Well done. And Rachel, you're doing really well as well. Some fantastic guesses, Rachel. Thank you very much. Rachel is quite a new guesser, really, but she's doing absolutely amazing. So well done, Rachel. Yeah, so really love that tool haul. Really fantastic. So I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, can't say more than that. The other thing I wanted to mention today was I pretty much today gained 2,000 subscribers, which I didn't expect. I mean my I try to make my content as low quality as possible so I can keep the numbers low. But it's obviously not working. I don't know what I can do. I mean, I don't know how I can make it worse so I can keep my numbers, you know, moderate. So, but anyway, joking aside, I'm really pleased that there's a little bunch of group, maybe 100 or so, who regularly comment and leave messages and regularly watch, and I'm very grateful for that. And that's what it's all about. The little group of you know, tool nuts who like to look at tools and, you know, and fix them up a bit. And so I'm very grateful to those who regularly, some of you guys have been commenting from day one, you know, all the regular, you know, commenters, which are all the people who do the regular guesses and make it worthwhile during lockdown to put these videos up. So I'm very, very grateful to everybody who's subscribed and anybody new. Anybody who watches the video, feel free to have a guess. Just put a number in, it's fun. If you win, you get on the board, and there is a prize at the end of the year. So more of you should definitely guess and have fun. But we have got quite a few. We've got at least 50 guesses who guess, so that's really good. So thanks again to that. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll show you where I'm up to in my workshop. So I've just started tearing it down, so I'll show you what I'm up to at the moment. All right. Right, guys. So basically, I don't know if you guys remember, I used to have a cupboard just about here where I kept my you know, plasters or whatever, and that now I've moved over to this side of the workshop. So basically, you know, I've got that out of the way, and I can still keep and have access to, you know, all medical and whatever. And then that has enabled me to sort of tear down this part of the wall. I have another one of those sort of you know, pegboards, which I just spray painted orange. It's just outside in my neighbour's work garage, and I'm going to put that up there where you can see that line is. And then I've just got some of this window board just here, so I've got basically enough to make, you can see here, 3 shelves. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, one shelf here, basically 1, 2, 3. So I've got 3 more shelves with the window board, and it's quite good stuff, that hardwood, with, like, obviously it's rounded for the window, and it's what I used for these shelves here. So yeah, so I'll have one big pegboard up here for extra backhoe stuff, because I've got some more stuff coming, you see. And then I'll have 3 shelves for smalls, because I want to bring my steam engines and some other stuff down. I've got other items which I'd quite like to show, you know, like little Mammoth steam engines and stuff. So I need a little bit more vertical space. And this little guy will be upcoming soon in a Guess the Price. He's a record dog advertising piece, a little bit like the King Dick advertising dog. It's weird how they always seem to use the bulldogs. From, you know, even Scoutcrafter said his mascot was a bulldog, so that's really good. So yeah, so definitely starting to get there. I did take the paint off this guy because I had a bit bright paint and I thought it stood out too much. So I took the paint off it because I'm not going to polish everything and paint everything. So I decided to, you know, get that. So yeah, so it's starting to look good. I do have another mini lathe as well, which Dave has took. So I do need, and I've got other extra bits and bobs, like, you know, little vices and engines and all sorts of cool stuff. So I would need a little bit more vertical storage. So I'll have 3 more shelves. So yeah, so basically that's where I'm up to at the moment, guys. So I really appreciate the 2,000 subs, so I'm pretty much there. I'm 1 off it. It says I've got 2k on my page, but as I made this video this morning, it says I'm 199, 99, 99, 99, 99. So pretty close. So I want to thank all the new subscribers. Thanks again to everybody who watches. You can see I'm still waiting on my 12-inch double-headed wrench. So I decided to make one up so I could see what it looked like. How sad am I? And you see here we've got the 6-inch and 8-inch on the alligators. Well, they do have a 10-inch and 12-inch, which I'm hoping to get soon. So they're there to show where they'll go when they're finished. So I'm just preparing. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Really appreciate you watching. Have a lovely day. Bye.